Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? Getting my mouse connected. If I can get it to go in the port here. Because I came into the bedroom because my husband and son are watching football. So I thought I would just come back and talk to everybody again. So if y'all hear a TV, just ignore it. It's just my family. Hi, Capri. Hey, Beth. Hey, Nikki. Hey, guys. How are y'all? If my TV's bothering you, just let me know. I have a habit of just having my TV on in my bedroom when I'm in here. I don't know. It's just a habit of mine. Um. All right, guys. First things first. The habit of mine. You all know that have been following. Hey, John Phillips. John Phillips, that has not been disclosed. The only thing that has been disclosed is that it was homicide. The manner of death has not been disclosed. But I want to do a little housekeeping before we go into much more tonight talking about Gabby and everything, okay? You guys that follow me or have been friends of mine before I really started getting my channel going good, know that I stick up for my friends. That is just a given. I stick up for my friends. If someone were bothering one of y'all, I would stick up for you in a New York minute. TT has stuck her claws into Crafton and Kim. Now, I don't care. I don't care what has happened in the past. What she's doing right now is uncalled for. Uncalled for. Totally uncalled for. She has went real life. She is talking on the phone with Crafton's ex-wife. Crafton is, hey Daffodil, Crafton is away doing a job today. Yes. So please, guys, pray for them. I've been in contact with Kim. That's all that I feel comfortable saying. But I am asking Beth, I don't know. There's never a reason to go real life. There's never a reason to go real life. Never. Whatever happened with Crafton and his marriage is none of TT's business. None. Yes, please keep the chat respectful. Everyone is welcome as long as you are respectful. Everyone is. But if you can't be respectful, please don't join the chat. But so I am asking as nicely as I know how to ask. TT, back off of the real life stuff. Someone is going to get hurt or die over people going real life. It's unnecessary. You're not the army. You're not the captain, the sergeant at arms or whatever of YouTube. You're not the captain of the YouTube police department. You're not the highway patrol in charge of the YouTube police. You're not the boss. Exactly, Crime Talker. TT wants her privacy protected, but she will air name and everything of his ex-wife. She went real life. Guys, I have it recorded. I screen grabbed it. I heard it with my own ears. Yes, I have. Capri is exactly right. You get three chances in my chat. First time's a warning. Second time's a warning. Third time, if you don't learn your lesson, my mods have permission to boot you. And I'm going to give you another heads up. If you come in showing your rear end and it's deserving of a boot right off the bat, you're gone. Crime talker, you're exactly right. Crafton's divorce has nothing to do with YouTube. Nothing. Nothing. The real life stuff needs to stop. I have been in contact with Kim. Like I said, Crafton is working tonight. Kim is at home. Please pray for Kim. She's trying to protect her 17-year-old son from hearing some of this because Kim has been very vocal that he is on the spectrum. So please pray for them. Nothing that Crafton done in his past has anything to do with YouTube. Crime Talker, of course. Hey, Christine. Jennifer. Hey, y'all. Of course she did, Crime Talker. Of course she did. If you don't agree with TT, she deletes you. Capri, I'm not sure about the names and all of that. I screen grabbed it and she said that she had verified this information, this letter she had received or email by talking to this person on the phone and Crafton's ex-wife, and that she had verified that it was her that sent the email. It is terrible. Guys, there is no reason to go real life. None. You don't attack someone personally like this. You don't do it. So what? Crafton came from a divorce. So what? Kim came from a divorce. They found each other and they're trying to make a happy life together. Leave them alone. Are you jealous, truth teller, that you can't find that kind of happiness? I'm sorry, my channel's not usually like this, but when you go after my friends, you go after me. I don't understand, Jennifer, why she's going after them so hard. I really don't. But she's opening up a whole can of worms. When you go after my friends, you go after me. Crafton and Kim have been there for me, and I will be there for them. Hey, Incognito. I hated to start this live like that, but I'm very upset about it. My channel will not be a drama channel. But hey, just me. You're awake now? Yeah, I'm kind of awake now too, guys. I'm just going to tell y'all, our community needs prayer. And people can make fun of me for requesting prayer all that they want to. I don't care. Laugh until you can't laugh anymore. I will continue to request prayer. Prayer changes things. And truth teller, your father is a minister, a preacher of the gospel. You know better. Special that she could go into someone's private life, but hers must be protected at all costs. Exactly. Exactly. What makes her so special that she thinks she can go into someone's private life, but that hers must be protected at all costs? Bingo. Exactly. Exactly. It burns me up. It absolutely burns me up, guys. I'm sorry. And I have text back with I have sent a text message back to Alicia. She hasn't responded. So I know that her allergies were bothering her. And then her children, they were kind of haywire this afternoon, bothering her. So she may or may not be joining us. But for what, okay, she said she was going after Kim and Crafton for what they done to Melissa Jade. Okay. Is Melissa Jade not a grown adult? Can she not go after them herself? Just me. Um, from what I can gather, from the information that I have, Truth Teller has been in contact. Hey, Larry. Truth Teller has been in contact with Crafton's ex-wife. And she read an email out in public on YouTube. I have it screen recorded. I will not play it. If anyone went to vote life, they are going to find people like us, people who hate us and people who are lying. Exactly, Crime Time. Exactly. Exactly. There's no need in it, guys. Guys, can y'all hear me okay? Because I don't have my external microphone hooked up, and I just want to make sure that y'all can hear me. Okay? The real life stuff has got to stop. We're not in fifth grade. We're not trying to figure out who we're going to sit beside at lunch. We're not in eighth grade. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know you could hear me. We're not in eighth grade trying to decide if a boy has cooties. Hey, Nikki. Or if, yeah, just me. I was afraid of that, but I didn't want to say that. Let's kind of keep her name, kind of back out. But yeah, I was afraid of that. But we're not in eighth grade trying to decide if a boy has cooties and if we want to go to the homecoming dance with him or not. We're not in high school trying to decide who we're going to take to the senior prom. Guys, this is real life. You're messing with someone's home life. You're messing with someone's family. You're messing with someone's career. Stop it. Stop it. You wonder why I don't have my real name attached to Larry Cooties is just a name, especially in the South. Like if we used it a lot when I was in school, like if we didn't like a boy, we would say, "Oh, they've got the cooties." I wouldn't have anything to do with them. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a joke term. My exes would all have bad things to say about their exes. Most exes would have. Yes, exactly. Exactly. If you think that you're going to be able to contact everyone in every person's life on YouTube, hey tattoos, if you think you're going to be able to contact everyone in everyone's personal life on YouTube and find only positive things about them, you're sadly mistaken. Cootie catcher, just me. You're funny. You're sadly mistaken. It doesn't work like that, guys. This is real life. Real life. You are messing with someone's real life. Yeah, Crime Talker, I am too, except when it affects my friends. When it affects me or it affects my friends, it affects me. And like the song says, you have to stand for something or you'll fall for anything. I'm taking a stand for something. I'm taking a stand for my friends. Exactly, tattoos. Exactly. I can hardly take care of me, my husband, and my children, and my father in law and my dad, who are both sick. Um, if your life is so boring that you have to take to going real life, unplug, call a number to a counselor, and go see a counselor. Crime time, that's right. If it doesn't go on inside your four walls, it shouldn't concern you. Yes, Jennifer, she does. She sure does. But she's about to open up a can of worms she does not want opened. And I'm not threatening her. But Kim and Crafton don't play around. She does not want that can of worms opened up. And guys, y'all laugh at me real quick. I forgot to bring my drink in here. So I'm texting my husband to ask him to bring me my water. Because it's getting nighttime, getting dark. And you know how when you've had sinus drainage or sore throat and things, how it gets worse at nighttime? Mine's getting worse. No. I won't give it too much time. Just me. I really won't. But I just wanted to address this because Kim is home alone with her son. And I wanted her to know that I'm here for her. And I'm about to go in to I will, Nikki, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Well, if I could figure out how to text, I would be fine. I'm getting my drink, guys, and then we're going to get into talking about dog. Okay? That's about all I'm going to, yeah, sinus drainage is horrible. Just me. I am feeling better. My throat tonight's starting to get a little raspy again, but I do feel better. My COVID test was negative. My strep test was negative. My flu test was negative. If I get worse, I'm supposed to go back to the doctor. Okay, Capri, I understand. Capri, if you get to a stop, when you get to where you're going, if you could post the links to those things, I would appreciate it, like we posted earlier. Guys, hit that thumbs up for me if you don't mind. Yeah, prayer does change things, Maxine. Prayer does change things. And that's why I wanted to request prayer for them. Guys, hold on just a moment. I'm going to silence you for just a moment so y'all won't hear me with my voice. All right, guys. Sorry about that. He said, hold on just a minute. I'm coming. I forgot to bring it in here when I came. My arms were full and I forgot it. I'm sorry.
You want a cookie?
All right now. Guys, it's football. It's football time in Tennessee. And my husband and son are watching the game. I watch it sometimes. I watch football with them sometimes, but I just wasn't much into it tonight. So I thought I would just come back and we would talk more about dog. Now that we've got that out of the way, this channel is not going to turn into a drama channel, okay? I don't want anyone to think that that's here. It's not. But when I see something that's affecting my friends, I will address it, okay? But okay, so what do you guys think about dog now that you've had some time to think about it, about dog being there? Oh, crime time. Your son's going to UT next fall. Congratulations. We love Tennessee football. Usually we go to at least 1 to 2 games a year. My husband was injured in a car accident in April. He just went back to work in September, so I don't know if he's going to be able to have any time off for us to be able to go to any games this year. So it may be next year before we get to go back to games. But it's okay. You see, boss, I can understand that. But again, I go back to the extra things that he brings him. Hey, Tia. Okay, Daffodils, Dog the Bounty Hunter, just to give you a little synopsis of, I would think it would shake the parents up and help a little bit as well. But Daffodils, Dog the Bounty Hunter had a TV show here. He is a bounty hunter. His children work for him. They are also bounty hunters. He goes in most of the time now with either like private donations, people supporting him to go in, and also he goes in free, free of charge at times. Hey Christine, in the past, if he has caught the criminal, he gives them the ride back to jail. And if they smoke, they get a cigarette, they get something to drink, and he talks to them about ways to turn their life around, on the way back to the jail. Or that's at least the way it was shown on TV. So, yeah, Nikki, I don't know why he went to the Landrys for a reason. I mean, maybe he honestly thinks that he can help get something through to them that they need to tell where their son is. If I heard Dog the Bounty Hunter knocking on my door, I'm like you, just me. I would probably do the same thing. Now, I read somewhere that I read a news article that said, yes, even Mr. Walsh had to get permission, and he was denied him. Okay. People can only go so far before they crack. That's true. They can only go so far before they crack. I read somewhere that if the Landry family doesn't, if Brian is not found soon and it's proven that the Landry family helped hide him or helped have any part in his going into quote unquote disappearance or hiding, they could be forced to pay the county back or the state of Florida back $1.2 million for the charges that have been incurred looking for him. Think about that, guys. $1.2 million so far that have been spent looking for him. Yes, and they should pay it back. Every dime plus more. Maybe the pressure of him being out there will help them speak. If they lied, they should be responsible for the bill. You see, boss, I think he should at least be given the opportunity. At least be given the opportunity to just feel things out. Check things out. It's no different. Let me take a drink, guys, and I want to explain to you what I've been thinking about this, okay? It is no different than, say, if a child is kidnapped or run away or disappeared or whatever, and like Texas EquiSearch comes in and looks for them. It's no different to me. That's just my opinion. I mean, how do y'all feel about that scenario looking at it? How do y'all feel about that? Thanks, Meg. Yeah, I understand, Meg, why you've been busy. But I mean, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all see the scenario of what I'm trying to say? I mean, it's no different. Like the police oftentimes have an independent source come in to help them in a scenario. Okay, Rose, I would appreciate that. At this point, I honestly and respectfully say, what is it going to hurt for him to help look? What's it going to hurt? Yes, Rose with the deets again. Rose is amazing. And I would be anxious if there are any law enforcement people here that their spouse are law enforcement people in the Florida area. Not asking for details on the case. I would just like to know the rules involved with bringing someone like Dog the Bounty Hunter onto the scene. What are the rules? What does he have to go through to get permission to um to be involved in the case? Does anyone know that? Guys, I'm not quiet. I'm looking for a tweet that I found earlier, and I wanted to play it for you. So if I get quiet, please don't think that I'm ignoring you. When I'm searching, sometimes I can't even see chat. Okay, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm just looking. But Nikki, with all due respect, how do you say this? You don't know until you try. Okay? You don't know until you try. And okay, just me, I would appreciate that. It's the little thing, sir. Three candles in a story. Okay. I'm gonna look at that, Rose. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Rose, I know that you have did a lot of research on this case as well. Do you know what the rules are? Just me is also looking up. And that's true right there. Maybe Gabby's parents hired Dog as a private investigator. What the rules are for Dog joining with Florida or the FBI to help search? Because some people are saying that he won't be allowed to join, And I just wonder what the rules are, or if there's red tape he's going to have to go through, or whatever. That's what I was thinking. He can work any state because, guys, his children own, and he may own a house in Florida. I'm not sure on that. His children own houses in Florida. Dog owns a house in Colorado. His main house is in Hawaii. He owns property all over the United States. So people who think he just lives in Colorado, wrong. Um, I know that Dog doesn't. When you look at him, you wouldn't think that he's someone that you would want to be involved in the case. Again, you're forming an opinion based on looks, not based on ability. And let's remember that, okay? Let's see. It says, what are the rules about bounty hunters joining? Okay, I'm going to share this page and we're going to read it together, okay, guys? Give me just a minute to get it pulled up here. And now, guys, when I am sharing a screen, I cannot see Messenger. Okay? I cannot see chat. Okay. Okay. In the United States, bounty hunters are sometimes employed to chase down those who miss their hearings or trials in criminal cases. Bounty hunters are employed by bail bondsmen, the people who usually post the money that got the fugitive out of jail. Let's see. If it scrolls on down here. Some states have formal training, which we know that Dog has training. It's evident he's training and licensed to do this. Okay. Florida, Illinois, Kentucky, North Carolina, Oregon, South Carolina, Wisconsin, and the District of Columbia heavily restrict bounty hunters and have banned it altogether. Several states have also banned the bail bonds industry. Okay. Well, he's not actually there as a bail bondsman. He is more there as a private investigator, from what I'm understanding, because Brian has not been formally booked for the federal charges, so he doesn't have a bond. So Dog would be there as a private investigator, if I'm understanding this correctly. Please, if I'm misunderstanding it correctly, someone tell me I'm understanding it correctly. Am I right? Isn't that right, that he would be there as a private investigator, not a bail bondsman, correct? But Nikki, with all due respect, we don't know that the FBI did not ask him to come in. We don't know that. We don't know that, okay? We don't know that. Um we don't know that. We don't know that they didn't ask him. The parents can ask for help. I know for a fact that the parents, of course, we all know that the parents have their own attorney already. Um, Time out for a minute, guys, okay? Okay. All right. I think it's possible the FBI were aware. Otherwise, I imagine they would have gone to the laundries after Dog was there. I have a feeling the laundries would have called the cops when he was banging on the door. Exactly, incognito. Exactly. Dear God, help me. Okay. Take a deep breath. I'm going to just give me just a minute, guys. Taking a deep breath, okay? Just a deep breath, just for a moment, okay? If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. Tattoos laughed at me earlier. Leave your DNA on the thumbs up, thumbs down button. Hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when I go live, okay? Please. Yes, I'm a small channel. I'm trying very hard. I'm trying to grow my channel, just like everyone else did that has 20,000 subs right now. I'm trying hard. And I'm also trying to tell factual truth. Factual truth, okay? Facts. I don't come here with made up garbage. I don't do it. Thank you, Capri. I appreciate that. I'm glad you're back. If Dog had did something wrong by being there, okay? There were numerous cars up and down the roadway. Numerous cars. The police were, I'm sure, within close proximity. They would have asked Dog to leave. They would have asked Dog to leave. Okay? They would have asked him to leave. They would have arrested him if they thought he was interfering with the investigation. Okay, Nick, you see what I'm saying? If Dog could not have been involved in that, they would have asked him to leave. And yes, it's exactly right, Cat Turd. It's not against the law to knock on the door. It's not against the law to knock on a door. It's not. Now I've just about had it. Nikki, honey. Okay. I bit my tongue and I bit my tongue. Did I say anything that Dog had joined the search? Did I say that? Y'all give me just a minute, okay? I apologize. I've just got to take care of something. Some people you just cannot be nice to. Some people you just cannot be nice to. Never did I say that dog could just join the search. Never did I say it. The police were there. If they didn't want him there, they would have asked him to leave. Dr. Benjamin, I agree completely. I 100% agree completely. All right. I'm going to read some things that that Rose sent us. Let me find. Rose, I thought I clicked on the one for Dog the Bounty Hunter. Do you mind to resend it, please? Bingo, Rose. Right there is exactly what I've been trying to say. Dog is allowed, just like anyone else, to investigate this case and knock on the doors, boots on the ground, as long as he doesn't hinder the investigation. He can do his own research. He can do his own searches. He's not asking for copies of any evidence that they've collected. He's not asking for any of that. He simply knocked on the door trying to find out from the parents information about where their son is. Rose, if you'll send me that link back, I'll try to find it. Dog the Bounty Hunter. Rose, if you have that one, if you don't mind, would you please resend it? Put it in the chat, please, so that I can grab it. I missed it earlier. I thought that I got it and I didn't. Exactly. If a journalist can do it, why can't he? Yes, his website, Rose. I thought I could find it, and evidently I'm typing something wrong. I got flustered a while ago. Let me see if this is it. Oh, hold up a second. Let me pull up this one right here. Do it. Oh, I found it, Rose. I found it. Okay, let me show y'all this page. Okay. Yeah, guys. Capri put my email in. Feel free to email me if you would like. I love to talk to my subs. Sometimes I'm able to respond the same night. Sometimes it's the next day, okay? But I always do try to respond. Always. Okay. This is Dog the Bounty Hunters. See this right here? See this right here. Connect with the dog. Media inquiries. See all of that? That's what you fill out when you want dog to consider looking into a case that's involving you or your family or friends. See that? That tells me that somebody probably filled out the information about Gabby's case and sent it to dog. And believe it or not, some people just have a kind heart and want to try to help their fellow Americans. Daggone it, just stop it already with the mess. If you don't want to hear it, click the exit button. Be respectful. Okay. Now, does anybody agree that maybe, just maybe, the family reached out to him and asked for help? Not, of course, not Brian's family. I mean, Gabby's family. Anybody think maybe Gabby's family reached out to Dog to say, hey, my daughter's just been murdered by her boyfriend? See there? YouTubers asked Dog to help, and Dog showed up. Thank you, Rose, and thank you, Cat Turd. Nikki, I hope you're hearing this. I'm sure you're still listening. And if one of my children were murdered and the person who murdered them was missing like this, I would reach out to Dog, and I would hope that my friends and family would also reach out to Dog. I probably say a lot of words wrong. I'm from the South. He's not missing. I misspoke. He's not missing. He's hiding. Brian is a coward. Julia, you're exactly right. But I'm saying it too. Brian is a coward. He is a wuss. I've said it before. If my children were missing, if either one of my boys were missing, I would call even my worst enemy to beg them to come and help me find my child. If your child is missing, you will not stop at anything to find out who is responsible for your child being murdered. Excuse me, if your child is murdered, you won't stop at anything to find out who did it and why they did it. And then when the person goes into hiding, you would do anything to find them. Anything. He needs to be found immediately. He is a danger. He is a danger. The longer that he stays out there, the more that he is a danger. And if anyone has a problem with the fact that I agree with the fact with Dog being on the scene, then I'm sorry. You're just going to have to get over it. I will not apologize for my feelings and for my convictions. And I'm glad that Dog showed up. I was tickled to death when I was notified today that Dog had showed up. I'm extremely glad he's there. And yeah, more power to him. I'm pulling up some of these things that Rose has put in the chat for us to go over. Okay, guys. just so that you know. It's taking me a couple minutes to get some things, but we're gonna get there, okay? All right. This one right here. Oh, I was happy that he showed up. I was ecstatic that he showed up. And guys, I got to tell y'all something, okay? I've really got to tell y'all something. And y'all may think this is crazy. I don't really care at this moment. I've been getting slack all week long. He was already in Florida on a honeymoon with his wife. He said when people began reaching out to him, he went to went into look into Landry's disappearance. Wow. Okay, guys, I want to tell y'all something, okay? I've been getting slack all week long about the fact I cover this case. From the first day that Gabby went missing, I started a spreadsheet backtracking her steps. Where she been, who she was with, everything that I knew to do, because I am inexperienced in this. I mean, my preacher messaged me just a sec, okay? I've been getting a lot of slack because I'm inexperienced. Yes, I'm inexperienced. A lot of people start somewhere. You know what I mean? You gotta start somewhere. Not everybody has an education in researching this type of thing. Not everybody works in this type of field. So you start somewhere. And I saw Gabby's face and I thought I can use my small platform to start getting her picture out. So I just started, just posting things. It is silly to criticize incognito. It is silly to criticize, but I have been criticized. So I just started somewhere, showing her picture, the last time she was saw, who she was last seen with, those types of things. I just started with what I knew. And today, Jay for Justice was the first person that broke the case about dog being at the Landry home. Guess who was number 2? Me. And I'm so proud. It made my night. That may seem stupid to some of you. It may seem so stupid to some of you, but I'm very proud of it. Very proud. I watched my phone all afternoon, all morning, all afternoon, waiting for news. I wasn't going to go live until there was an update, until there was a legit update. And I saw that, and I received a text message, and I saw that, and I could not get signed in to StreamYard fast enough. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It meant a lot to me. It really did. And I'm never going to let anyone make me feel less than again. I'm not. I know that I have what it takes to do this. I'm going to do it. You can be ugly to me. You can try to run me off all you want to. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, Sandra, I've been praying for Gabby and for Gabby's family. Rose, thank you so much. Rose, you've been a blessing to me. I want you to know that. I really mean that. You have been a true blessing to me. But I was really proud of that. after the slack that I've caught this week and the harsh things that have been said to me. Oh, I've saved those links. I'm going to get to those links. Um, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. I love you guys too. I love you, Rose. All right, let's get to some of these links. All right, the first one that I wanted to go over with you is, let me get shared here. Um, let me plug in my earphones so that I can hear as well, because this one's got some audio. Okay, we're going to go to this one right here. This is Fox News talking about dog being in Florida. Talks about it says, dog says, the reason I went to Mr. Landry's home is I carry a reputation with me, he told Fox. The reputation is he gives you a second chance. He's going to get you, but he's going to give you a second chance. See what I'm saying? It's a lot better for a dog to get you and get you in his car and take you and turn you in, and he has a chance to talk to you about turning your life around, than a police officer to get you in the back of his car and never give you that talk. I've always believed that when I watch the show. It's I've always thought that it's better for him to give you that ride, sort of say, you know what I mean? But I'm going to play this audio that's attached to this. So let me know if you have trouble hearing, okay? I did click the button.
Because I lost a daughter at about the same age, I know what the parents feel like, okay? And you want justification. You want the guy behind bars. All of it's alleged that he even committed the murder, but circumstantially, it looks like he did. The strongest lead I see is that one of her friends said he had been in the Appalachian Mountains by himself for a couple months. Now, he's not just a camper then. He is a outdoorsman. So, in order to do that, I think because of his age, he felt comfortable. If there's anywhere right now that looks the hottest, that could be the area. It all depends on the picture they got of him the other day where they're hunting now. If really that was him, no one has said that. If not, Appalachian Mountains is the best, but it covers several states. So where did he go in at? That's where you start your tracking point. From right when he went into the mountain with dogs, they've got so much infrared. I mean, they're going to catch him. The only reason I would doubt if he's in the swamp is they've been hunting it really good. Okay. And I'm not sure that was him in the picture. They was blurry, blah, 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 like kind of an old bank robbery picture, right? But you couldn't really tell if that was him. Now, if that was him 100%, he's in the swamp. Okay. And then, so he moves in the night and he probably sleeps up in the day. Now, the FBI has ultraviolet light tracking. Remember the Boston bomber? How they found the kid in the boat when they went over and the tarp was over him? They've got that. So I'm sure they're using that to cover with drones. I mean, he can't cover with mud. It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger. he can't cover with anything, he's going to light up. I don't think he went to New York, or there's been a couple rumors he might have went to Mexico. I've been to Mexico. So if he's down there wanted, a white boy that doesn't know Spanish, the cartel's going to grab him for the reward. So no, he's not down there. I don't think. Who knows? I've had to eat my words before. Sounds like when they got into argument, she screamed a lot. Now, if he's out in that tent, your voice will go what, 2 miles? And she's screaming. What if he put his hand over her mouth to shut her up and killed her? Or did he do it worse? It all depends. The autopsy report is out, I believe, how she died. Okay. That's going to be your murder, death penalty sentence. So, how do you say it could have been an accident? The guy that killed my daughter in a car wreck, right? He passed too, but it was an accident. How do you say that? So, but right now we got to hunt him as a wanted fugitive. So the reason I went to Mr. Landry is because I carry a reputation with me. See me every night on Pluto TV. The reputation is he gives you a second chance. He gonna get you, but he gives you a second chance. So I thought, wow, the dad's gonna, see me and crack. And I know the kid knows me, probably one of my fans. So I thought the dad would answer and talk. But I was very persistent without disturbing the peace and knocked a few times so they saw it was me. And I didn't play nasty and put a copy of the warrant on their front door, none of that. I was very respectful. And the dad can still reach out to me through social media. Let's get the kid captured alive. Alive. So the next step that I have is to now we work off leads. Okay. We don't have a crystal ball where we can say, oh, there's where he's at. Well, now we work off leads. Somebody knows something. Somebody else knows where he's at, where they dropped him off at, or did they drop him off? That person is going to call us. Because again, we're not the police. This is anonymous. We don't have to tell. We are willing to go to extreme measures to find him, whether it's in Mexico, I've got connections there, or anywhere. I think again that he's young enough, not an experienced criminal, but what is his greatest experience? Okay, outdoorsman. That's what he does the best. I don't think he can shoplift and live in the city and be on the run and sleep at cheap hotels. I think that he is what's in his blood. He's in them hills. On a 1 to 10, he's probably a 6 compared to the outdoorsmen and some of the guys that I've captured. Okay, those 2 New York guys, the one that killed the other guy we was 10 minutes behind him. That's good stuff. So this guy's not experienced like that. We get a scent of a trail. We get a scent, he's done. He's not going to hide in the trees and dig a cave and all that. He's got a small tent, maybe a knife, because he's got to stay out in the open. Hope parents didn't give him anything else to protect himself. How's he eating? Got to kill the game. So, just don't walk up on him and say, hey, you're wanted, freeze.
Okay, guys, what do y'all think about that one? What do y'all think about what Dog just said there? That's why I say, go get him, Dog. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Bring him in and make him face the consequences for whatever happened or whatever he did to Gabby. And let me try to break it down for you like this, okay? Exactly just like just Carrie said. He isn't held to the same standards and protocols that the FBI and police officers are. And he also has FBI only has a certain amount of officers that they can put on a case at one time. I mean, they have so many people that work for them. They have a certain amount of officers that they can devote to a case at one time. When with dog comes unlimited additional resources. Other private investigators / bounty hunters, private donations from outside sources that want this young man found for what he did to that young lady. So, if uh, him coming on the case helps to bring Brian to justice, I say, welcome to Florida, dog. Welcome to Florida. Okay, so let's go on and look at a couple of more things, okay? Well, that one, we've kind of already looked at. Hold on just a moment. I wanted to show this one right here for sure. Let me get back over here to StreamYard. Gabby Petito case. Okay, guys, this is trigger warning, okay? Trigger warning on this one. All right. It says Gabby Petito case. New photos from the campsite where she was found surfaced. This is a memorial that was set up at the area where Gabby was found, okay? It says several days have passed since authorities ruled Gabby Petito's death as a homicide. Further, we still have no further additional information as to the actual cause of the young woman's death. Although new photos have surfaced from the campsite where law enforcement located the adventurous body last weekend. So let's just scroll down and see what we find. That's more about dog being there. I think we can all agree that most likely Brian and Gabby's relationship was a strained relationship. Wait a minute, Rose. I'm going to your. Wait a minute. Hold on just a minute. Finley is asking. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna stop sharing that one. Guys, give me just a moment, okay? Because I'm just trying to find the right pictures to share, okay? There's so many to look at. I think it would be appropriate since tomorrow is her funeral to share her obituary. This is a trigger warning, guys, okay? So if things like this upset you, please take the time now to walk away and take a few minutes away while we talk about this, okay? I don't want anyone upset. I don't want to do or say anything that's going to cause you to be more upset or more hurt, okay? So please walk away if things like this upset you. All right, here we go. And guys, I absolutely love that right there. I love that. Now, I'm not sure. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I know who sent me this picture right here with her with the angels behind her. And I think our very own Alicia may have been the one who took Gabby's picture and put those and Photoshop that in. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to take credit away from anyone unnecessarily, but I thought it was a beautiful tribute. Um, I actually have it on the group. It's actually the main picture on the group. Sandra, with all due respect, please let's not talk about anything that he may have done to Gabby to murder her and to at least until the autopsy comes out because we don't know that. We don't know what he did to her body. And the family could be reading this and that could cause them uh, more harm, more pain. And I don't want that coming from my group. So please don't do that. After they took her body out of the area, a rainbow appeared over the sky. Oh, okay. It says, of course, Gabby Petito, date of death, September the 19th of 2021. So, guys, I want to explain that to you, okay? Date of death, September the 19th, 2021. That does not mean that is when she actually died. That does not mean that. That means when she was found deceased. Okay? When someone is found murdered, they put that date on there that they were found murdered, especially if they can't pinpoint the precise date. And I wanted to explain that why that says that, okay? It says, in lieu of flowers, Gabby's family is asking for donations to the future Gabby Petito Foundation. Donations may be made electronically. Flowers may be purchased at the website, and it tells the website online condolences. And let's see, I was going to try to find if there's more information about her. Hey, let's watch this right here. Y'all want to? This is about Gabby. right, guys. That right there, I just realized is like 30 minutes long. So if you want to go to maloneyfh.com and look up Gabby's name, and you can watch it on your own. I just don't want to get copyright struck by playing that. I don't know how that works in situations like this. And it seems like there's something going on in chat that I need to address. So let me pull up chat. Cat turd. I meant no disrespect by asking for that not to be discussed inside what you were discussing inside the chat. Okay? Um that person that stated that as a potential cause of death have retracted that. And unless I can see something official as a cause of death, I don't want it discussed in here because the family could be watching this, and I do not want to be the source of additional pain toward them that is unnecessary. And that's just the way that I feel about it. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I don't think I'm wrong on this one. I made a vow to myself when I started this channel that I was going to be facts as closely as possible and facts only. And I'm going to stick to that. So maybe there'll be another channel somewhere that will let you discuss things like that, but that's not happening here. Let's see. There's one more page I wanted to. Let me look at it before I share it. All right, guys, I got a question for you, okay? There's a memorial page, or not a memorial page, but there's pictures of a memorial site that her family started at the place where her body was recovered. Do you guys want to see those pictures? Let me know in the comments. Okay. All right. Give me just a second to get them shared, okay? I've got it pulled up. I've just got to click a couple of buttons and we will be there, okay? All right. See this? Well, I'm blowing up these pictures. See this right here? This is shaped like a cross right here. Hope y'all can see my cursor. But see that right there? Those rocks made like a cross with some flowers around it, over it. The way I'm understanding it, that was started by Gabby's father, and people have just added to it that have went there to pay their respects. Yes, that was made by her stepfather. That's what I was thinking. It was either her father or her stepfather. Her stepfather made that for her, to for her memory. Rose, am I right in saying that's where her body was found in the general area anyway? Okay. That's where her body was found, okay, guys? Right there. There's four pictures in this collage that I found online, okay? Actually, Rose sent me this link. Absolutely beautiful young lady. Had a whole life ahead of her. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Just I mean just look at her. Just okay. Mm, they are together. So I said there were four. Oh, there's the other one right there. There's the other one. The other cross for her. Guys, without being too specific on anything, yeah, she shined, guys. She really, really shined. Rose, I sent you a text. The text message that you sent me. Okay, all right. Um, I was sent a text message that was involves a dog. Um, someone sent Dog the Bounty Hunter a text message, and Dog responded. Their question to Dog was, um, "Can we get an update on her on Brian Laundry?" Dog said, "Sorry, no updates on this tip line." And this person said, "People who live there said family left for the camping trip on the 11th, and Brian did not return. Only family did. Only family said that he returned. He wasn't seen. I think they took him somewhere. They are the key. They are where they know where he is, in my opinion. He has hiked the Appalachian Trail before, 200 miles worth." So, yeah, guys, this is the experienced person. And yeah, there's the tip line for dogs tips. Uh, just a second, guys. I'm responding to another message. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, but she deserves respect. She deserves respect. I'm sure daffodils that they have. Now I'm not sure about the truck. I'm a little confused on that part. I know they took the Mustang in, they towed it away, but the truck, hey Rose, do you know if they searched the GPS on the truck? Do you know? Or if it has GPS on it? They didn't take the truck. That's what I was thinking. They did not take the truck. Hey, Alicia. Y'all, Alicia's had her hands full with her kids today and her allergy. So, Alicia, that's the reason I didn't text you that I was going live this time. Because I know you had your hands full with your babies. Guys, I want to brag on someone, okay? She doesn't, you're welcome, Alicia. But this person doesn't give herself either enough credit and acknowledgement. But our sweet Rose, she goes above and beyond to help people, above and beyond. And I'm amazed at how hard she does work. I love my Rose. Rose is amazing. Rose is absolutely amazing. The text that I read a minute ago asking for an update from Dog, that was Rose texting Dog. I love you too, sweetheart. I love you very much, Rose. Um, Rose and I bonded even before I did my first live. Rose and I talked, and we both have, of course, we both have the nursing background. Her husband has some of the same medical conditions that I have. We just bonded. And when I have questions about understanding how certain things work as far as searches and things like that, Rose helps me. And it means a lot. Oh, yeah. Alicia's my rock star when it comes to the thumbnails and things like. I wanted to verify. Yes, Capri is the bomb.com when it comes to, also when it comes to mods, and also Mojangles. Mo gets up with me sometimes at 5 o'clock in the morning if I can't sleep and she can't sleep, and we go live. And she never complains. She just says, "You let me get something to drink and I'll be right there." I have a wonderful team around me. A wonderful team. Um, Alicia, you want to come up for a minute? Because I want to ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind. There you go. Yes, Capri, we have good people all the way around. We really do. Now for everyone else to see it. Guys, with all seriousness, oh, thank you. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate that, but I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you guys. I know that. Hey, girl.
Hola.
Hey, how are you doing?
Um, all right.
Okay.
How's
I got a
how we doing?
question. We're doing good. I got a question, if you don't mind. Um, the uh,
Shoot.
the the picture of with the angel wings behind her. I know
Yeah.
you text me that. Did you do that?
No. She took that picture very
She
much
took that picture.
alive.
Okay. Okay, I got you. Okay. For some reason I
Yep.
was thinking that you took a picture of her and like Photoshop that on the angel wings on. Okay. That's why I wanted to ask because I wanted to make sure that I didn't state something incorrectly.
No, you're fine. I think some people, it's sad and tragic that their life could be ended so shortly, you
Mm,
know? And her
it
dad
is.
actually posted it on Instagram, and that's her. And I had seen it previously shown before they announced her passing. So it
Mm.
just is, it's
Guys, I
all
want
sad.
to show you. It is all sad. I want to show y'all something that I'm just looking at on Brian Eaton's Twitter page. Look at this right here, guys.
Oh, I can put you on the screen. Let me pull you up because I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, okay.
How's everyone been?
Good, good, good. Y'all let me
I
know
guess,
Twitter. Listen to me. Let me know in chat if you can see the memorial, okay? This is the actual memorial that's set up for Gabby, okay? And look at all the people there to pay their respects.
yeah, I saw another creator that lives close to there went there.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah,
Sad. Beautiful though.
it is sad. It is beautiful. It is beautiful, and I'm proud that her family could see that so many people um, do love her, did love her, did care about her, did care about what happened to her, and things like that. I'm just doing a couple of final searches around to see if there's anything that I've missed that new updates or anything that
Not that I saw.
I
Just
can't I
dog.
can't
Did you see
either.
the interview Dog did?
Uh-huh. Yeah, we played it
Okay,
earlier. Yeah.
I haven't
And
got to
did
go right
I don't
replay.
know if you saw this part of it, but Dog was actually on his honeymoon in Florida and when he got the
Really?
information about this, yes. And
So okay,
decided
he
to
was already there.
he was already there. So when he decided to come there. And guess who notified Dog about this? Our very own Rose.
Look at you, Rose. You're sneaky. No, you're. That's amazing. That's awesome, Rose.
Mhm.
He
I'm
Dog's
proud
interview.
of Rose.
Yeah, he did
Mhm.
answer. I mean, I was skeptical at first. I'm not gonna lie,
Mhm. Yes.
but I like how he held himself in that interview
Mhm.
and the responses to questions and answers he was giving. I really liked. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah. I do too. And it's like we were saying earlier, it doesn't hurt to have an extra set of eyes and ears. And it doesn't hurt to have someone going over, even if he goes over information that's already been looked at, maybe he will pick up on something that other people have missed. You know, you never know.
You want me to read
So,
bedtime stories, Rose? Oh my gosh. You're right. I mean, it's really kind of. Have you gotten frustrated? Like,
yes,
at just. Did you see about the
yes,
Instagram and all that?
about the
Brian's mom making a fake Instagram with Gabby.
no,
Yeah.
you have to
So
send me that information.
it's this is seriously the biggest, and I'm going to give credit where credit's due. Molly MGL um, played the TikToks, and here this girl needs to be hired by the FBI. Okay, she put in, she tried to get access, like the account saying forgot my password. Well, it gave her the email, but it didn't give her the last bit of it.
Uh-huh.
And oh, Capri, I'm sorry. I know what that's like. And it gave her. She figured out. I like maybe the TikTok would better explain because I don't like being stuck in. I don't know how
Yeah,
to
I know what
like,
you mean.
really explain.
Yeah.
You guys all understand how that
What's the
verification goes.
TikTok name?
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head, but Molly Golightly's channel showed it. Well, this girl figured out that the mom, Brian's mom, made an account, Gabby Petito 1999, and tracked it back to her actual cell phone number.
You're kidding me, right?
And all the all those posts she was posting as Gabby, um, you can't make that like you can't make it up. It's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my
like I have
goodness, it's
stayed away
crazy.
from the. I've been trying to stay away from the rabbit hole, but I
Yeah,
poked my
I
head in
try to
for a
stay
little
away
bit.
from. Yeah, I'm like you. I try to stay away from it, but I just looked on Instagram. The Gabby Petito 1999 is not there anymore, so they must have gotten it taken down.
Oh yeah, they shut it down. She was, and if you notice, all the posts are defending Brian.
And
It's
of
it's
course,
really okay. So you're missing. You don't have your phone. The first thing you do is make an Instagram account and then start posting. It was
hmm
so odd. And yeah,
yeah,
isn't that sick, Rose? Like, why would she do that?
it's just disgusting. It's all just disgusting.
I'm so
I'm
tired.
I've I'm just I've had it. Um tonight I'm just gonna tell you it's been a week of Mondays. I've that when Gabby first went missing, I was trying to go live like 2 to 3 times a day. And then I was like, there's really no new new information. So I'll just go live like once a day or so.
but it's got to where, I mean, sometimes it's just draining because people want to tell you lies. I'll explain it to you later, but um, I've just been to this whole evening today. This evening has just been one cluster after another, and no matter how much you want to try to make Brian sound better, the way it looks right now, he murdered Gabby, murdered her. Not an accident, as if it's an accident, the police aren't saying accident. But Gabby is dead. Like Gabby's daddy said, Gabby and Brian left on a trip out west to Utah, Wyoming, all those beautiful states, for a vacation together. 2 young adults left for the trip. Only one came home. One of those did not, and the one that did not happened to be his daughter. And it's like the Landry family does not care. And if they're hide, I did read something tonight on the new on a website that if it's found that that uh, well, if it's found that Brian's family knows where Brian is and is purposely not telling the cops, they could owe the state of Florida $1.2 million for the cost that for the cost associated with searching for Brian. $1.2 million. You there? Oh, there you are. I didn't realize you fell off.
Yeah,
But
StreamYard gave me the good old boot. I was just putting in chat
okay.
backstage.
Oh, but yeah, so I saw on a news article earlier that if it's proven that they knew where Brian is at the entire time, that they could owe the state of Florida $1.2 million.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And
You don't.
it's just terrible.
Yeah, you don't lawyer up like this when you have nothing to hide.
Exactly.
I understand hiring a lawyer, very smart,
Mhm.
but
I mean, we had to
maybe
hire an attorney. I mean, we hired an attorney in April, but it wasn't a criminal case. I mean, my husband was rear-ended in a car accident. The lady's insurance started going sideways on paying for some of his claims. It tore his left rotator cuff. He was off work from April until September. And I mean, we still have doctor bills that I've submitted 3 to 4 times that they're like questioning whether or not they're going to pay. They wanted us to sign a release that they could contact his employer to see if he'd ever been complained of uh, hurting his shoulder at work. They wanted to contact every doctor he had ever saw
oh yeah.
to see if he had ever been hurt on the job. And I'm like, I mean, to see if he'd ever complained of shoulder pain. And I'm like, are you crazy? I took him to the ER within 2 hours of him notifying me that he had been in a car accident. So, I mean, I understand hiring attorneys. Attorneys are needed sometimes. But with a situation like this, you don't automatically go straight to hiring an attorney and shut your mouth and not answer any questions. You just don't do that.
I feel like even cold blood murderers
Mm-hmm.
have confessed and much
Mm-hmm.
easier.
Look at Chris Watts. I mean, seriously, look at Chris Watts. What?
Yeah,
They went
he
missing
has.
on Monday. By Wednesday night, he was singing like a bird, telling them where to find the bodies. You know
Yeah,
what I
I
mean?
think. Yeah, I really. I was gonna say. I think that either they need to find a new lawyer, or um, the lawyers need to do a better like. Let's get this girl some justice and get it over with. You've already cost us all so much in financially in several
Mm-hmm.
states. Several.
Exactly. Exactly. Not just Florida, several states. I
They're
mean,
gonna go
look at
away, I have a feeling.
Utah, Wyoming, and Utah police are under investigation for the way that they handled
Yeah,
that
do you know what else I
pullover.
heard?
What?
The coroner.
Oh God.
The mother knows the coroner.
Gabby's mother knows the corner.
Yeah, that's what um I mean everything is traceable. People forget that you leave a digital footprint, and these women are digging. You don't want to talk, you don't want to, you get your kid, whatever. They are really finding everything out they can.
Wait a minute, does Gabby's mother know the corner or Brian's
No,
mother knows the
Brian's.
corner? Okay.
Brian's mother. There's a lot that has been found out. But is all speculation right now because it was done by sleuths.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But that's what I'm saying. These people come into these true crime communities and they start all this lying and all these big sob stories and all that. And they're forgetting we dig and we search for things for as a hobby. You know what I mean? We're the wrong
Yeah,
people
and
to lie to.
I think also true crime takes a certain type of person, like the way their brain and mentality really comprehends things and how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm a visual, so I like to keep digging and finding like proof and having it in front of me. I have to know, and it takes a lot of critical thinking, and I don't like saying that, but like true crime is not always that easy. It's not like I don't
It's not
how do
black
we
and
say
white.
we
It's not black and
yeah,
white.
thank you.
Mm.
I'm having like trouble elaborating myself anymore. But
You're fine, girl. Oh,
yeah, it's
listen, look
just
what Rose said. If not for the YouTube vloggers, they wouldn't have found her so quickly.
right.
Exactly. Exactly. They wouldn't have. And they but this community is the wrong community to go into and try to pull something over somebody's eyes. That's
Yep,
I just believe that with all my heart. And
I really do
I
too.
don't know. Today has just been
Yeah, we've been at, I mean, you've been at it all night, all day, all night, all day, from the early
yeah,
wee
like
morning
this
hours.
morning. Oh my God, this morning Alicia texted me and she said, "Are you awake?" And I said, "Yeah." And I
I
was
saw her
really like
green dot.
messing with my phone and I was like trying to find, looking for things and all of that. And then um I was trying to research and I was like trying to doze off. And then my husband made breakfast and because, I was kind of just still feeling a little yucky. So he made us some breakfast and I ate breakfast. And once I got food in my system, I was wound up. I'm like, okay, it's time to go. Let's get this done. Let's start looking. Let's start searching because, I'm
Rose,
just,
sorry.
No, go ahead, honey. You go ahead.
It will take me forever to type. The one in Wyoming. I'd really want to pull up this information because it was all compressed into one video. But man, the FBI needs to hire these people. I mean, we all, like back in the day with us, it used to be figure out your boyfriend's voicemail password, or
Mm-hmm.
pager, This generation, it's all, you leave a digital footprint everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, I really liked how Dog, he kind of reassured us in a way that law enforcement is going to find him
Mm-hmm.
or him, like,
Yeah.
he is definitely not, not going to outsmart the whole entire world forever.
No. Mm-mm.
He's going to have to one day.
Yeah. Well, I
Did
don't know
you,
what I just did.
I gotta grab that. I'll give you because you always send me the TikToks. I have been staying off of TikTok, and you got me down the rabbit hole today.
Well, I've just been, you know what,
Oh, you're
honestly,
fine.
I did not even ever mess with TikTok until I opened up the TikTok with the case discussion name. And so I started looking and I find stuff and I'm like, oh wow, seriously? Are you kidding me? You know what I mean? So, and then I just start sharing it with you. But I want to say something. I know there are people who have differences of opinions as far as Brian's guilt or what Gabby may have done or didn't do, vice versa, or whatever. Nothing that Gabby Petito did deserved to end her life. Nothing.
Not even, yeah, not
Nothing
even
at all. Yeah.
vice versa.
Nothing. Yeah. And nothing at all. Nothing that Brian did would have deserved to end his life. Nothing at all. Gabby should still be here. Gabby should be, if they were in a toxic relationship, whatever, she should be alive. She should be with her family. Her family should not be preparing tomorrow to bury their daughter.
I know, and tomorrow's my birthday, and I'm emotional hot mess anyway. So I, this is really like I feel for them.
I do too. I do
They have
too.
to lay their daughter to rest tomorrow and find peace somehow in all this
Yeah.
madness.
And you know what? They'll never find peace, and especially when the jerk is out doing God knows what, wherever, when he's too coward to come forward. Excuse me, go in your mom's purse, get your sack back out, put them back in your. Never mind.
Oh, you said that last night. Oh, I was
I'm
rolling with those.
sorry.
You're fine.
Mm.
Thank you, Jennifer. Um,
I try very hard not to go there, but the guy needs to get a grip. He needs to grow
yeah,
up and realize that this has happened and he is going to have to pay. And the longer that he prolongs the prolongs it, the worse it's going to be. It's just like when your children are little and you tell them, I'm going to whip you if you do this, and they do it anyway. And then they take off outside, and you think, well, do I really want to chase them or whatever? Blah, 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 blah. Well, they think, oh, mom's not going to chase me around just to spank me. Well, all my kids, when they did me like that, all they were doing was prolonging the fact that they were going to get a spanking. because as soon as that little bottoms came back in the house, they were getting the spanking that they were told they were going to get. I mean, and that's basically what Brian's doing. He's putting off getting his spanking for misbehaving, for taking another human's life. Yeah, happy birthday, Alicia. I hope it's the
Oh,
best
thank
day
you.
ever. I
I hope
really
so
do.
too. Because this better be what I'm telling you.
I
I've been
know
through
what you're
enough. I've been
talking
through
to me
enough.
about. It better be. It better be today, or your birthday better be everything under the sun that could possibly be right. It better be. Yes. And I have faith. I do, girl.
I do too.
And
Uh, so what?
does anybody have anything that they would like to add about Brian's about the case? Just so that you know, because you weren't in here a while ago.
I know.
No, I wanted to explain to you. I didn't text you because I knew
I
that you were
know.
resting. I wasn't being ugly. I
I
was
needed
just going
it.
to let you rest. You needed to rest. So, Nikki NYLB came in, and I'm just going to say this, okay? And maybe I'm wrong on it, but it's almost like Nikki NYLB is pro Brian, because Brian had
Thank you.
scratches on his face. Brian had this. Brian had that. Brian had this. Brian had that. I do not care if,
Kind of like the Instagram.
yes, I do not care if Gabby took her fingernails and scratched him from head to toe, front to back, side to side, up and down. That does not justify him murdering her. Sorry, it doesn't.
Heck no. And I was gonna say something else. I had to bring it back in. No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's me a while ago. I had to reel mine back in because I
That's why
promised
I
my
let you.
husband. I
Yeah,
try my very best to watch my words because I promised my husband. I know it's the right thing to do to watch my words, but sometimes these cases just get to me, and I just want to just let it go. But that's not the Christian thing to do, and it's not bringing light to Gabby, and that's the most important thing right now: bringing light to Gabby, bringing
yeah.
justice for Gabby.
What else did I want to say? I know I wanted to say something else. I can't remember. Oh yeah, earlier. I had to hop off real fast
Mm-hmm.
in a jiffy, but I just was I before that, I was letting you feel it out for yourself what you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. And I'll text you about that, but it
I
was
bet.
a bunch a
Yeah.
bunch of crap. Yeah,
I mean,
I'll text you about it,
we
but
all.
it's just a bunch of
It is.
crap.
Yeah. How many people came and actually? I didn't get to watch anything yet. Like I literally um, got up. I saw a bunch of new headlines, and one
Mm-hmm.
was the MGL, and I was like, oh snap! I really those TikToks are insane.
Mm-hmm.
But this is when you can't even really say what you want to say because you don't nothing like we have nothing, and it's because of his parents. And then you want to
Mm-hmm.
call the cops when dog is on your doorstep banging on the door. Why should the cops come and help you now?
Exactly.
I'm just
Exactly.
curious because
So
you
did
didn't
they
want them
call the cops on Dog?
apparently.
Mm. Well, that probably
Like,
didn't get them anywhere.
yeah, I don't think it
The best
did.
the best thing they could have done. Let me out. I'm in your
What?
seat back area. You're in my seat. Rose, I'm sorry. Girl, I had it on.
I've been here saying, hello, I'm stuck in your pocket. You know that little text thing that you can get from Zedge, and it
Oh
says,
my
let
God.
me out. I'm stuck in your pocket.
Now, see, I had it just on chat and was just watching chat. And I was like,
Mm.
when I saw that, I was like, what is she talking about? I'm like, oh my God.
Happy birthday, Alicia. Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Alicia. No, I wanted to talk about something that you haven't hit on yet, and I hope you don't mind me
Okay, go
doing
ahead.
it.
No, I want you to, girl. Go right ahead. Right ahead,
Which
because I'm
which
sure I
you
missed a
did.
lot.
No, you didn't miss it. You started, but I want to go a little bit deeper.
Okay.
What you were talking about Brian abusing Gabby, and the fact that they are opening an investigation into the police there. If
Yep.
you go through and look, the behavior analysis guys, they're really good. But they have done videos on how she behaved, in that stop. And it was so obvious. Anyone that has been in an abusive situation, the first thing that we do is try to hide it, try to protect the abuser. And I think that this has just started getting the attention that it should in the last, year or so. I mean, back when it was so bad for me with my husband, and he knows that I'll talk about it. He's here, and he would say the same thing. When I went to divorce and try to get help, because back then you didn't know what to do. There was no help.
Yeah.
They wouldn't do anything. And if you watch Gabby in that thing, she's holding her stomach. She's crying. Her whole face is red. If she had been smacked, the redness of her face and the tears, could have covered it. But I believe you have shown the bruise on her arm where he had grabbed her
Yes.
arm. And so what if he had some scratches? If somebody grabs me by the face, she said that he had grabbed her face and squished it. Now, I have had that done to me. You can ask my husband. He did that. That hurts. That hurts bad. And so, if he grabbed her face, sure, she's going to scratch. You're going to do anything to make them let go of your face. And we see people coming in chat and saying that he had the marks. She was the aggressor, and like you're talking about taking up for him. Now, I have a son, and I understand taking up for your son, but to the extremes that they are, I'm telling you, I would drag my kid to the police station by his ear, and he knows it, and he's almost 32 years old. There is no excuse for their behavior. Now, they do have the right by law to remain quiet, obtain their attorney. That's their legal right. But what is their moral right? And where is that line?
Yes.
Because
Where does
this
that
girl is
line
dead.
stop?
Yeah. But he was so abusive to her, and you could see her saying, "Oh no, it's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm a little OCD,
Deflecting.
and I get upset, and that's one of the tricks. These abusers, and you hate to use the word narcissist, but I'm sorry, I live with one that's he's a psychologist and a psychiatrist, and he's on multiple medication. He has been diagnosed, and let me tell you, that is an emotional manipulation. They twist everything to make you feel like you're doing it wrong, you're saying it wrong. I'm telling you, for the last few years before he was so sick and in so much pain all the time, I was literally afraid to look his way. And you would have
exactly
to
what you're talking about.
you have to answer in an even voice, because if you say no or no, you have to be so careful, because what are you answering me like that for? I mean, they turn it around. And if you look at them and you're just if you just, move your eyes, you're rolling your eyes. So there is a definite problem when people start taking up for him when you can look at her and see, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Mm-mm,
you know, Rose,
mm-mm.
as being trained in even trained in the medical field, we are trained to look for signs of abuse. You know
Yes,
what I mean?
Yeah.
And you
yes,
could see it in her face. You could see it
yes.
in her mannerisms. And
You
when
could
that
hear
cop,
her. You could
yes,
hear
you could
her.
tell it in her voice. And when he had
Definitely.
her in the back of that patrol car and he started talking about his own personal
Uh-huh.
relationship
That
about
part.
with his
Oh,
ex-wife
Oh,
and
mm.
about you know how
Did you
they
see
ended up
her
having to go their
face?
yes,
Mm.
it was like she
yes.
just totally shut down. She
Yep.
realized she was not
Mm-hmm.
getting anywhere with that cop.
Exactly. Because you recognize it, and you're
Because
like,
he went to
I
Brian
Mhm.
can't say
first.
anything. I'm wrong. He made her feel like she was doing something wrong.
He
And
belittled
Mhm.
her
and
even
she
more.
Mhm.
Yeah, and at her young age. Now, one thing I did notice that I had missed before, and that's one good thing about watching these videos over and over. You have people come in and you say, well, why are we watching this again? Boot, because you learn something new every time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
I noticed the female cop that had been talking to her while he had Brian in the back, talking to him, the back of the van. When she came
Uh-huh.
back around, Jay cleaned up the sound quality, and you can hear her say she doesn't want to go with him tonight.
Oh
Wow.
wow.
I had not heard that before, and I
That
rewound
speaks
it to make sure.
volumes.
Yeah, and just saying that, I mean that's enough to say, man, something's going on here. If they had, I think law enforcement. Now, I am not against law enforcement at all. I'm not for defunding or anything like that. I feel if
Mhm.
anything, they need funding for education so that they can learn what to look for and how. And I know that they tried, but
Mhm.
if they don't know
Glad
what
you
to
brought
look
that up.
for, huh?
I'm glad you brought that up. Because I started, things start coming up in when a new case, um, your feed fills with different things. Well, there were
Right.
911 calls where
Yes.
this girl called 911 and said, I'd like to order a pizza. And he was like,
Mm-hmm.
the 911 operator was like, I was frustrated. I was like, you called 911 to order a pizza? And she's like, yes. He's like, you're calling the wrong number. And she's like, no, 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 no. And he's like, oh, I understand you. And
Yeah.
all of his colleagues said they would not have picked up on that.
Right.
They would have
And
hung up.
and and that is a new standard that they have put out. You know, if you need help, call and ask for a pizza. There's another sign that was going around. It was a symbol you could do with your hand. I saw it somewhere. It was real big in the UK.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I saw that
but
too.
Close
but
your
I
fist.
Yeah, but I found an article that was actually against it, and I was shocked. I almost shared it with you, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, what?" It was saying what is bad if you do things to get help, and I need to go back and read it because I'm like, seriously? But I can see how they only keep them overnight. You got to realize, and then they're going to get out,
Mhm.
and then when
Mhm.
they get
They
out,
call
what are
it a
they going to
12-hour
do?
cooling period. They
Yeah.
call it a 12-hour cooling off period.
Exactly. So
Mhm.
they need more education on how to handle the situations to begin with, but
Mhm.
they also need a better way to deal with them once they have them. They need a protection order put in place immediately. When it happened with me, and this was in the 90s, my in-laws actually took me. And a narcissist, when you say that they think that they can get away with anything, he beat us to the police station on his motorcycle.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And yeah, and then we had to come back to the country
Wow.
to file a report. And all that they would do is I had to leave. The house is in my name. We live here together, married, but because of that, I had to go somewhere for the night, and the police escorted me here to get my clothes. And if he told them while they were here they had to leave, that they couldn't come, they had to leave.
Mm.
Now
Wow.
that's how backwards it is down
It changed a
here.
lot, though.
Wow.
It's come a long way now, but it is
But we still got a
still
long way to
you shouldn't
go.
yeah, you shouldn't have to I mean you shouldn't have to have the police to come with you and
No,
them
you
have a
shouldn't.
well you should. I don't mean that. I'm not saying it right.
We get what you mean. I understand completely.
They shouldn't be able to leave you
Mhm.
if asked. I mean, they need to be right there with you and you not be intimidated. You know, the partner needs to be gone when this happens. There need to be stronger laws. There needs to be a protection order. The system is broken and it needs fixed.
And
It
maybe,
is.
I mean, I hate that
It does.
it took Gabby's life for this, but maybe, just maybe, this is the change that is going to, is what's going to make it change. You know what I mean? Because
Right,
I feel
right.
like Gabby's family is going to push as much as they can to,
Yes.
you know what I mean?
Yes. I think
They're
they're
not
going to
going to back
push.
down.
No, I think they're going to do the civil suit. I think they're going to do
Yeah.
everything that they can. They're starting this foundation, and I was going to look that foundation up. I'm afraid I'll get kicked off. But did you visit the foundation page that I sent you?
I clicked on it once, I
You put it
think.
in the chat
Okay, I'm going to
th-
go
this
look.
morning.
If it kicks me out, I'll come back. I'm trying to find it.
Yeah,
I got
let's
lost,
see.
y'all. I didn't realize I had moved. I was cold and I was covering it. And I backed your stream up for I don't know how long. And you were asking me for links. And I'm like, what links? What links? And then I'm like, you mentioned somebody. And I was like,
That's
I
okay,
don't see
girl.
that person.
See, I
Oh,
watch the when I couldn't see you in my back area, I watch
My back area.
the
in
live
your back
stream,
area.
and I watch YouTube, not StreamYard. And so, because it seems like, I can keep up with chat better. And so, unless, unless somebody tells me, hey, I'm coming up or whatever, or I'd like to share something, then I'll go over and look at StreamYard. But,
I try not to,
let's
like, I realize I get very distracted by. Hello? Okay. Sorry. I thought I lost you
uh,
guys. I get very distracted by chat. I do, because I want to see my mind wants to see everything. And,
yeah. Yeah, I
I
have to
gotta
watch that
stop.
too. Wait a minute, Rose, I've got a question, okay? Because I did see you put Joseph Potatoes, Instagram in there. Who is Joseph compared to Gabby?
It's our father.
Because no, when I Google it, it says her parent. No, wait a minute. Never mind. Never mind. Never
That's,
mind. You're right.
yeah.
Christopher is his father. Never mind. I had it mixed up in my head. It's just been a long day. Never mind.
Yeah.
Ignore
Yeah,
me.
it definitely has.
Ignore me. Girl, I
Yeah, we
told
don't.
them today you were asleep. I mean, when you were resting, I told them I've got a 70-page one subject notebook just about this case where I've been writing notes, and it's full.
Uh, that I do. I write down everything too, and I think that's what
Yeah.
how like helps it absorb it into is like I
Yeah.
said, I have to see it, the
Yeah.
words.
I have to see
Good.
it, and let's see. I'm trying to find that because I we had talked before about about raising money to donate for Gabby in some way, in Gabby's honor in some way, and I got to thinking this foundation may be the
Yeah,
perfect way for us to do a fundraiser. You know what I mean? Of course, not
yeah.
start it
You
like tomorrow or anything. Give a little time for the morning and all that. I don't want to do anything too soon, but
know. Tomorrow is going to be another long day, and I want to be very
mhm,
respectful.
mhm,
I really do. I don't want to. I don't want to be streaming her and her family
Yeah.
grief.
Yeah. So please don't. I'm going to tell y'all right now, unless they come on and say we have found him, please don't be upset at me if I'm not on if I don't do a live tomorrow, because I want to be respectful to her family
No, we're not
tomorrow.
gonna, John.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Nice troll account.
What'd he say?
You're gonna though. Bet we don't though.
John, no,
Watch.
I'm not. You don't know me. John, let me see who you are.
It's a troll.
Yeah. Yeah. John, nice try. I
Wrong guy.
I don't
Wrong guy.
yeah.
Nice try, wrong guy. Don't put the coffee on. We ain't staying long. Skirt.
Yeah. This isn't an airport. There's no need to announce your departure. Nice to meet you, John. Buckle your seatbelt. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Oh, I love that's a good one. Rose, are you
Girl,
there?
I'm just not even in the mood. Yeah, I'm just not even in the mood for these people tonight.
I know. I like I
And
really
then
did.
you
I thought
find
about
out,
that.
you find out, well, she's reading that because I hope she's going to come back and tell us more about that foundation.
Yeah.
I want her to give me that link again for that foundation, because somehow I deleted it off. I want to save that foundation link. But,
It's on my laptop
dealing
and I'm
with
on my
all
phone
of
right now.
this, and then finding out that people are bothering Kim and Crafton again. I mean, come on, people. How hard is it to be a decent human being? How hard is
Yeah,
it?
and I was going to talk to you about that earlier. I
Yeah.
when Voices was in the chat, you didn't pick up on what I was saying correctly. What I do affects you, so I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
discuss it with you first.
Mm-hmm.
And
And what I do affects you. I discuss it with you first. There
so
it is. Thank you. Thank you so much,
You're
Rose. I
welcome.
saved it.
Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, we can
yeah,
hear you. Thank you
Okay.
so
Well,
much.
I was looking at it and I was afraid that I lost you guys, but in lieu of flowers, they're asking for donations to that
Yeah.
site. It's going to be the Gabby Petito Foundation, and it's it's in response because everyone's been reaching out, and they have a place to contact, donate. It's a PO box. It doesn't say what the foundation is going to be for here. It just has her memorial service for Sunday from 12 to 5. Um,
Mhm.
I'm trying to find out what it actually is.
Well, Rose, can I
Rose,
tell you
is it
what we were
true?
thinking about doing, or
What,
what I
hun?
had thought about and I had discussed with Alicia about doing, and we were going to wait a little while, and we're still going to wait a little while. I may have already talked to you about it. Is about eventually um, making having some bracelets designed in that color blue that they said was like her color of her eyes, with like Gabby's name on it or something, and
Mm,
sell them, and then donate them from our community, from our page, to the
Yeah,
foundation. You know what
it's
I mean?
touchy.
yeah.
Um,
I don't, that would be a good idea. I know that her mother made one and sent it to JB.
Yeah, I love
yeah.
JB.
Okay, this is what I found it finally. This found
I love you, Rose. She's so good.
You there, Rose? And may have kicked
Rose.
her off.
Yeah, it
If it
booted
kicked
me
her
off
off,
earlier.
Rose.
Just don't forget to keep checking your back area.
Oh, I'm looking at my back area now.
I'm
If it kicked her
here.
off. Oh, there you are.
There you
There you
are.
are. You just got quiet. We thought you
Yeah.
got gone. Okay.
No,
All right.
I was gonna read you this
Hey, Simply
foundation.
Amy, glad you're here. Yes, please
The
read it to us. Yes.
Okay. The foundation has the goal of helping others who are searching for missing loved ones. Um, Joe said that no one should have to find their child on their own. So they're
Mm.
creating the foundation to give resources and guidance on bringing their children home. And we're looking to help people in similar situations as Gabby. I think that that is a wonderful thing because there are 500,000 teens
Mhm.
and young women and men missing in this country.
Exactly.
And they aren't getting the attention that this lady
Mm-mm.
got or that Summer
Uh-uh.
got.
Mm.
And people are saying, "Well, why does she get all this attention?" And all that I can say is because she was a popular vlogger, and people feel like they lived vicariously through, her videos.
Mhm.
And
And I'll say this too. I feel like also the fact that her mother, her parents refused to give up. They
yes,
refused to
yes,
stop.
her
They
parents
refused to
fought.
be quiet.
Yep, I agree. I think that the more noise you make, the better. And that's why I think
Mm,
it's great that Dog went. And I think it's
mm,
great that he knocked on the door because he is a very popular person. And the more
mhm,
eyes you get, the more pressure is put on them. And I think,
mm. I
okay,
think that
well,
made the parents realize, hey, there's more than just what was here before. This is growing daily, But
We're not going
yeah,
away. We're
nope,
not going away.
yeah.
nope. But
Mm-mm.
y'all watch that video again. See if you can
We
find
will,
the one
girl.
that has the
The audio enhanced. I know what you mean.
and
I'm definitely
listen,
gonna do that.
listen to the mannerisms. And I'll try to find the link and put it in chat for the one that has the behavioral analysis in it, because there have been
Mhm.
multiple, and pretty much all of the psychologists and behavior analysis, agree, aside from one. I don't know, maybe one was nasty, but the rest of them are all in agreement on what we've talked about. So,
Yeah. But yeah, I
all right, well, I'm
appreciate
gonna
all of
go.
your help, girl.
Well,
Okay.
I
Well, we love you and thank you so much for all of your help. And thank you for all that you're doing for Jay, too. I know you've been busting your rear end for
oh,
Jay, working
she's
with
a
her.
doll.
And
Yes,
she
y'all
is.
are all
And,
dolls.
no,
You're the doll,
and
Rose.
the thing about it is, when we are all together, we're all stronger together. You know what I mean?
I agree.
We're all
Yeah.
I
stronger
agree.
together. And
Okay.
Yeah.
all
Agreed.
righty,
That's
girl. Well, you be good and have a good night. And
Y'all
I
too.
love
Happy
you. And
birthday,
I'll talk to you
Alicia.
soon.
All right. Love
thank
y'all
you.
too. Bye bye.
Bye, girl.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Alicia,
That's what I was.
I don't know if you saw what I was talking about then I'm gonna wrap this up about Kim and Crafton, about what TT
Yeah,
done.
I
Did you
was.
see that?
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
address that because that's what I was beating around to. Because we did that video we did a live last night on my other channel
Mm-hmm.
where uh, everything is talked about,
Yeah.
and I just want to make something clear. Just because I don't not like that person, I still
Mm-hmm.
support that person. I didn't like certain actions, but it doesn't support. I don't support all these hate videos because you're doing.
No.
I was gonna
Exactly.
comment. I'm like no, because I know that if I comment, what like the backlash. Just enough is enough already. We got. She knows. She got.
Mm-hmm.
She gets your
When you
point.
are
We get your
going
point.
real life on a person, it's time to
Yeah.
take a step back. If you're going real life on somebody, take a step back, unplug the computer, and go out and enjoy your real life. Leave them alone. Leave
Yeah.
them
And so,
alone.
and then it's like the same for, what TT did. You're,
TT is who I'm
you're,
talking about. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I was talking about, and see, like,
I know. Yeah.
yeah, I support her fully. I not just
Mm-hmm.
because I can express myself as an adult. If I don't agree with
Mm-hmm.
something, doesn't mean that I don't like her or anything like that. I just wanted to like say that because enough is enough. She gets it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to make 500 videos. How would
Exactly.
you like if I made a whole page dedicated to just mocking your videos of her videos? It's creepy, huh?
Mm.
Creepy,
It
right?
is creepy, but but what I'm talking about with
The
TT.
Crafton and Kim, yeah. Now I'm
Yeah,
getting to that.
TT read a video. I mean, TT read
An
an
email.
email supposedly from Crafton's ex-wife, and
Yeah.
it said she talked to her on the phone. That is disgusting.
I think
That
she might.
is
I have to leave.
across
Let me
the
go to her
line.
channel. She has a special guest tonight, and if I
Oh,
find,
you got to be kidding me.
yeah, I don't approve with any. She's sitting there saying, "I'm not like Natasha, but if you don't like it, get out." Now you see what she was talking about. She's not meaning,
Mm.
F you to everybody in her chat. She's meaning, keep it moving. Like, go watch someone else if you don't like me. And and then she did that. Oh, wow. I can't understand. I keep putting your name in. Oh my gosh.
By saying, "Oh, she couldn't be talked to" and all that, that's not supporting her. She needs support, like
Oh
real
my
hands-on
God.
support, or somebody to
What
talk
is
to
You
that?
there?
on a regular basis.
This is
And
somebody on her channel's named Army Strong Mom, but I think that they're talking about Amanda's Renanda needing to be needing support. I don't
Yeah,
know.
because of her.
Yeah, because because
Because of how
TT.
you
Yeah,
acted.
yeah. Oh,
I'm
but
sorry.
anyway, guys.
You,
Yeah,
you when you point a finger, three more are pointing back. I
exactly,
I
exactly.
just I have to point that out because
Mm-hmm.
and
Exactly. You know, today
I'm
I was
trying to
sitting on
make
the
sure to make it to Crafton and Kim's live. You guys, please support them because that's not an easy thing to go through in public at
What
all.
time is their live tonight?
He said he didn't know because he's working. He does have a job, you know.
Mm-mm.
Although she
Contrary to
likes to think,
popular belief.
yeah. So they made a community post when he's done. I mean, imagine how much strain that's putting on a relationship, and
I
just
can't even imagine.
just stop already, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody knows
Ridiculous.
where they're wrong. Now you're looking ridiculous because you keep going on and on. And
Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, I'm no lawyer. I'm no law enforcement agent. I'm no cop. I'm no anything. But I'm pretty sure going real life like this is against the law.
you're stuck. Oh,
You
sorry.
know. Oh, I just said I'm pretty
Sorry,
sure that
sorry,
going
Capri.
real life
Sorry,
like
bro.
that.
Yeah, I um I don't believe in it, and I just that's why I have kept quiet about my
Mm-hmm.
um and I will when time is right. But look at how disgusting people are.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly. And what gets
And
me is TT is so careful not wanting anything out about herself, but she will announce everything about everyone else. I'm sorry, that's wrong.
yeah,
It is.
uh, and it's exactly what
Mm.
she says she's against. It
Mm-hmm.
makes no sense to me, any of this. And
It's absolutely no
imagine
sense.
opening you imagine opening YouTube and every
Mhm.
video is making fun of you or
I can't.
alluding.
Mm-mm.
That's got to be
Mhm.
overwhelming. I understand you
Yeah,
did some pretty crappy things, but you don't deserve to be drugged with 5 million videos or your ex to be able to pop in someone's inbox. It's just, gosh, grow up, keep it moving. I don't know what else to tell you. And let people live their life and be happy. And let us all just float from chats and say, hey, hey, hey. And who cares where we are?
exactly. Exactly.
Just at the end of the day, we all have a mutual respect and a moral.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I
I'm
don't really
sorry.
watch her.
I'm listening to
I
you.
watched her
I'm just
twice.
done.
I've watched her twice now. I honestly, I can't stomach the sheer hypocrisy.
I can't either. I really can't
Uh,
either.
and I
And
feel bad for.
a little FYI, if you tick me off enough, bad enough in chat that I block you on one form of contacting me, do not take it upon yourself to use the other form. If I block you, say in my case discussion messenger, don't take it upon yourself to go to my email and email me and tell me how wrong I was to block you and to basically threaten me, because I don't take threats lightly. You're in my territory now.
What? Um,
You're in my
found.
territory. And
I didn't see the
yeah.
emails.
Well,
You didn't
you
say
know who I'm
nothing to
talking
me.
about.
I feel like you're
Not you.
not
Not
telling.
no,
I
not
know. I'm
you.
joking.
Girl,
she.
I'm
I
just
think. I know you've been like worried about me, but I'm okay. I promise.
no. What I'm talking about is the person I was talking to earlier that you and I were talking about. She was in here earlier making a
Yeah.
butt out of herself,
Oh.
and I asked the mods to block her, and I blocked her on my messenger because she was
What?
emailing me and messaging me on my case discussion messenger, and I blocked
Shut
her
the
on my
front door.
messenger for thing, and then she turns around and emails me and tells me how wrong I am to block her on the messenger thing, and tells me that the dog doesn't have the authority to come in and investigate that case. Shut up. And the police was there, and Nikki NYOB. If the police were there, if they didn't want him there, they would have told him to leave. Okay, Nikki NYOB. Maybe you need to
I think she's
NYOB
talking.
yourself.
Yeah. I think Capri's asking who did. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't get to rewatch
Yes, she
or
did,
watch stream.
Capri. She did it. She did it. She did. I blocked her because she was messaging me. You know when it kept dinging when I was trying to show my videos, I kept getting alerts, ding, 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 and I even commented that I was sorry that I was getting notifications on Messenger, that I had to figure out how to stop that notification on my new computer. That was her, so I blocked her because she was saying some things I didn't like. Basically, she was taking up for Brian. Okay, so then I
Wait, the Nikki.
yes. So then I
Okay,
blocked her
yeah.
on there. So then I just looked at my email to make sure nobody had emailed me before I closed this out. And she emailed me to tell me how wrong I was for blocking her. Girl, don't tick me off. I'm nice to a fault, but do not tick me off.
Listen,
Don't do it.
she was getting snappy in chat earlier because I don't have to agree with you. Gosh, like, who are you?
Mm-mm. Exactly.
And that's why I told you approach with,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
You told me
social
okay, girl,
distance.
y'all, this girl tried to convince me that she not only does she know this family, but she also knew Chris and Shanann Watts. Now you're going to tell me that you know two high profile cases, that you knew the
Yeah. Let me
families
guess,
of two.
she lived there during that time too. Like, get that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Girl, don't try me. Do not try me.
I don't see her um in the chat. I mean, whatever,
No,
dude.
what I'm talking about, Rose. I blocked after she was blocked in chat. I blocked her on my messenger because she kept dinging me, telling me that what I was saying was wrong,
Dinging you.
and I blocking because every time she was saying something, it was dinging on my thing, and people were
Yeah.
having to hear that. And so I blocked her there, and then she turns around and emails me. Lord Jesus.
I gotta check my email. Great. Wonder what that's
She
gonna
needs to
say.
take several seats. She needs to take several seats, several, and take TT with her and Natasha with her and everybody else that wants to give me an issue. Take them with her. Have a seat somewhere. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I don't think um that it's all these people are going real life, and it's just insane. Just stop already.
Hmm.
And
It's
to insert
crazy.
yourself
It's
that
crazy.
far, to think that she would believe you. Okay, yeah, she may come off as naive, but let me tell you, she's not. She
Mm-mm.
really, you're the naive one because you think that.
Mm-hmm.
You
Because
are very, yeah, you're
I
very,
promise you, when I'm told something, I check it out. You may come and tell me
yeah,
X, Y, and Z. I'm going to make sure that X, Y, and Z is actually X, Y, and Z before I tell my community about X, Y, and Z. I'm going to make
exactly.
sure of that because I've got to live with that. And
I agree
no,
with you.
just me, I agree. It's not okay to go real life in YouTube. It's not okay, and it needs to stop. YouTube needs to go with needs to go. Increase the laws, and the laws need to be. The federal government needs to increase the laws to stop this. There is no reason to go off real life. Oh, Rose RN has heard me go off big time before. I've used some bad words that
What?
I've regretted using. Yes, I have lost it before in Natasha's channel. I mean, really, really lost it.
I know,
Like
but I know I'm
to
asking
the
about something else I saw. Yeah, you're fine.
mm,
I want it all to be all peace on the YouTube streets. That's all I want.
it does need to stop. I just want peace. I just want peace. That's all I want. I just want some peace and quiet. Hold on a minute, guys. Hold on. I just want peace, and
And
I just want.
when you said that about the girl earlier, that's why I was like, hey, wait, feel this.
Mhm.
Like, and I knew you would. I didn't have to even really
Mhm.
tell you, but
Mhm.
people think because
Yeah.
you are so soft spoken and
Mm.
um
I mean, I was writing down everything she said. Of course, I was going to go and research it. I
and
mean,
just because
I
you
called
agreed with
off a
her
few.
in a phone call doesn't
Yeah,
mean you know, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna check that
yeah.
out.
I'm going to check it out. I'm going to do my due diligence. If not, I'm no better than all those other channels out there that are spreading lies about Gabby right now in the situation.
She deleted it and I put it in again and everything. What? What? She went to every video? Girl, You lost it. Oh my gosh, on your friends too. You know what? You guys, I we need to
Nikki
maybe if
NYOB,
you act like
have
that,
you
you need to
ever
take a
heard
break
of
from the YouTube stream.
yeah? Have you ever heard of a restraining order? Have you ever heard of that, Nikki? And when you violate a restraining order, you end up in jail. You ever heard of that? I'd be careful.
It's a felony in my state, but
Yeah,
no, I mean
yeah,
like
I'd be
just
very careful.
chicks. Like why would you go on? We already know you were lying, but then to
Mm,
insert yourself in another high profile case that was played
mm,
out on YouTube. Come on now, you just
mm.
really made yourself not credible.
Well, I want to tell y'all this, okay, before we go, because I was trying to just we were talking about Alicia and I were talking about different things to say that would maybe throw her off, okay? And I brought up Polar, Georgia. Okay? That's all I
Yep.
said. Polar, Georgia. All I said. She said, "Oh yeah, I'm sure he's made it there since his family dropped him off." Excuse me, the picture says that he was in Polar, Georgia, August the 28th. How did his family drop him off before Gabby was even reported missing or found deceased?
Yeah, I knew she would slip up. I mean,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a million of those. That's why I was like,
Oh, I know it. I'm just saying, I was filling it out. She is only telling things that she has
that's
heard
out
other
there.
places. Hmm.
Yeah.
That's it. And that's the same way a lot of these creators are doing too. They're repeating things that they have heard other places
Well,
without
I mean,
vetting
I'm kind
it.
of guilty of that. Well,
Well,
you
no,
know
no, no,
why though,
no.
too. I mean,
No, but
there's.
you vet your information. These are people that are just saying stuff. They're staying on
I went
live
down the
4 and
wormhole
5
today.
hours and just telling stuff.
I agree. I went down the wormhole today. I'm not gonna lie, and I definitely don't want to go down that wormhole again.
Mhm.
Because gosh, getting out of it is like, ugh.
Yeah,
It,
exactly.
it's like with jet lag, turbulence,
Mm,
and a car crash in one.
exactly. Oh my God, girls. Well, listen, and
My
guys,
brain.
I'm going to get off here and I'm going. Wait, did you read the message I wrote in my rage that I posted on TT's wall? Yes, I did, Rose, and I was so proud of you. I am so proud of you.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna
I
look.
did.
I don't really. Yeah, I don't really watch her. I only did because the first time I did was Cases live in there. Well, with whatever with the blow up live,
Mm-hmm.
y'all know that. So that's the first, and then the Ananda or whatever, and then but I haven't watched all. I don't really pay attention. I don't have time for it. Who
No.
has time
I
to be
mean,
so ugly all the time?
yeah. And what gets me about her is her mother watches her.
Rose, you're
I mean,
human,
yeah, yeah, Rose, you're human. I
and
mean,
so I've done it
you can
too.
only handle so much. Seriously, a person can only handle so much. And
Definitely. Yeah.
but
So
guys,
I really like it. Yeah.
I think I'm
I
going
know
to
you're
get off of
tired.
here pretty soon. My I'm kind of like in our bedroom, and I don't know if my husband's still watching football or not. And I've kind of
Oh, she
got the
deleted
bed.
it.
Also, see she. Oh, of course she deletes it. She deletes everything that that people don't agree with her with. She says she doesn't want
Not her
anything on
narrative.
there
Yeah.
that doesn't fit her narrative or agree with her. Of course, she deleted it.
But
Mm,
you want to go crazy on somebody
yeah.
else and make your whole life about this
Mm-hmm,
person. It
mm-hmm,
just makes no sense to me. Doesn't.
mm.
I can't.
She's She's obsessed with Natasha. She wants to be Natasha so bad she can't stand it.
I think she
That's
didn't like her, but didn't realize YouTube is not, it's not for everyone.
mm-mm.
And when Natasha's screaming in chat, if you don't like it, go somewhere else. That's all she
That's
means.
right.
Just like you were in there screaming. If you don't like
Mm,
it, go somewhere else.
that's right.
Same words
Well,
apply.
last night before I go, I'll tell y'all this. Last night I was kind of like thumbing through before I went to sleep, and they were all in TT's little community. They were all in there arguing at each other, going off on each other. I mean,
Yeah,
seriously, they were all in there
it
just
was
like
a girl fight.
it was a girl fight, cat fight. I was like, oh my god, real live YouTube cat
I
fight
didn't
right here.
see it, but
Like, I
I've
mean,
heard.
if TT had had any common sense, she would have sold tickets to it.
Yeah,
I mean, $5 pay-per-view right there.
she pretty much is, though.
Yeah, but anyway, I love
Gross.
you all. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for being here. Tomorrow, since it is Gabby's, self-destruction is what that is. Since tomorrow it is Gabby's burial, um, please don't think anything about it if I'm not on.
maybe
I
we
may
could,
not go live. We might go live like
yeah,
on your channel or something,
do
but like
something.
as far as like to discuss the case itself, unless they find Brian. If they find Brian, we
Yeah,
will go live on this channel and discuss it. But otherwise, I want to say I don't want to from this channel, but we might go from yours. But
yeah, I think we could all use a break from all this and maybe tomorrow
yeah,
do something
yeah, yeah.
fun.
Yeah, exactly. But I love you all so much, and at least I'll text you in just a little bit.
All
And
right.
I'm
All right,
gonna take my
everyone.
meds and things. Good night, everybody. I love you all.
Good
I'll see
night.
you guys next time. Bye.
I'll see you and I'll be older. Bye.
Bye. Happy birthday, girl. I'll talk to you in a bit.
All right. All right.
Bye.